Hey everyone, Ashley here, the founder of Evatt AI. We've got a lot of small changes that we've released today. They're small changes, but they're meaningful. They should really enhance the user experience. One, speed, which is really exciting, probably a 40 to 50%, depending on the context. Improvements in speed, which means that answers will be delivered faster. They're powered by O3, which is very intelligent, but slightly slower than O4. But we're trying to address that and make it faster than ordinary, like less intelligent models, but also more intelligent. So I think we've achieved that goal. And we've also got a new write out feature. So when you are writing an Evatt AI, it'll type out in real time, which increases speed and makes it easier to read along as the answer's being completed, as well as some syntax changes so that subscript references and also lines are implemented better. I was just on a sales call earlier with a client, and they were asking about how Evatt could create employment contracts. So I'll just demo this new feature, these two new features to you by doing a similar kind of situation. Could you please create an employment contract for a software engineer at a bank called Big Bank? The engineer is to receive 90,000 AUD per annum, plus additional super considerations. Super is our retirement fund in Australia of 17%, the standard plus additional until a max of 17%. Plus will work 2 days per week at home and 3 days in the office. Boom. So this is the challenge we've given it here. Just an example of a contract drafting feature. This seems to be the most popular feature by our kind of business customers, but it's also very useful, of course, for lawyers. It just gets work done quicker. And the really exciting thing about a question like this and answering a question like this is that just when you compare it to like a response from something like ChatGPT, it should be faster for legal questions, and it's a lot more accurate, of course, but it also makes sure that when you're writing a contract that's actually compliant with the law, it's read all of the key statutes on this issue. Employment law in Australia is a particularly kind of a complex and somewhat divisive issue. There's a lot of complexities around awards, about superannuation, which is retirement requirements and everything else. So here we go. This is the type out feature. See it being typed out. Incredible. Look at this. Boom, boom, boom. And then these are the references. And then it's citing the key cases. Professional obligations, confidentiality, and there's lots and lots of cases cited here. So Fair Work Act, the statutes are cited, the Superannuation Guarantee Administration Act, and there's also lots of cases cited as well, which kind of provide a background and understanding. Obviously, it's not quite perfect, but it is certainly a fantastic framework to start on. So we're talking about where's superannuation, leave entitlements in accordance with the Fair Work Act. Good, it's compliant. Personal and carers entitlements, and it's referenced the relevant act and the instruments. Long service applicable to state and territory. Actually didn't specify the relevant state, so that's a good point. 38-hour work week, mutual agreement and cooperation. So yeah, it's very, very comprehensive, and it's lots of cases here to provide guidance. So also probably worth saying is the new kind of syntax feature, which I'll demonstrate by maybe creating another kind of legal document. Create a property lease agreement for a residential house in Melbourne. Melbourne's got the strictest rent laws in Australia. That's why I chose it. it should be for $700 AUD per week in rent. I know, what have we come to? And have rent increases of 4%. 4% is too kind. 5% per year, only increasing after the first year. Deal with evictions in the ordinary way, compliant with relevant Victorian legislation. So here we go. Obviously, we added this little bobbling effect, which is really cool. It just makes it a bit more engaging. Obviously, the UI here locks out. That's the paperclip symbol, which allows you to upload documents. I'll demo that in another video, which will come out probably tomorrow. But let's see if we can demonstrate some of this new syntax and UI features. Should get a response shortly. You notice how much faster this is than something like ChatGPT for this type of issue, and certainly more accurate as it contextualizes everything. What it's doing here is in the back room thinking about this to use layman terms. Here we go. All right, here we go. So these are the considerations: analysis under Victorian law, governing law, Residential Tenancies Act 1995, rent and rent increases, sections 44 of the RTE, sections 91 and 91 ZZ. Oh, all right, and there's the case law that kind of guides it, including here we go. And this is it's still typing. It's typing quite fast, quite aesthetic kind of response. Boom. Yeah, and look, this is the syntax I mean. There's lines in here that would kind of help. You can copy those straight into a Word document, which is brilliant. And these are some cases which kind of help guide it. This requirement for cases, even though you would obviously remove those in many cases from the document, provide just some background about the law and what's relevant. So this is the VCAT, which is their Administrative Appeals Tribunal in Victoria, standard form practices and what's permitted by the Relevant Rental Act. And this also mentions the importance of complying with provisions. And then all these sections are brilliant. I mean, you don't get this from ChatGPT because it hasn't read the relevant act. There we go, everyone. So that's the two small but quite meaningful changes made to Evatt AI. We only just finished these a couple of hours ago, and I'm really proud to demo them to you all. Let me know if you've got any feedback, any thoughts. If you'd like to join our affiliate program, we're launching that very, very soon over the coming days. Quite a generous payout on that referral program if you're interested. So yeah, let me know if any thoughts, any feedback you have on the product. Me and the team are more than happy to help you out.